All right, welcome back everybody for another Real Talk. May the Most High bless you. I pray all is well. Let me get right into this video. My title says, Dear Dope Dealers, and I'll leave the title at that. Got a beautiful email. One thing about my page, my brother, you know who you are. And to all the people, I won't reveal names, who do what they do. I just say it like that. This page is for everybody that's wanting to come to Christ. Whether you're a dope dealer, a homosexual, a lesbian, a prostitute, a drunk, cheater, liar, I don't care what color you are. See, I don't wait on Sundays like a lot of people. They miss the opportunity. They so quick to tell people about coming to their church, but they miss the opportunity on telling people to come to Christ or acknowledge Christ or tell them what Christ has done for them. And I'm not talking about you got to have the Bible and beat them all over the head with scripture. So to the dope dealers, let me get down on your level for a moment, because I heard a complaint a lot about how church folks don't never want to reach out to the dope dealer. But I don't consider myself church folk. I consider myself true believer. So, if you got a little time, listen at me for a minute. Because you're looking at a brother that's from the streets, grew up in the hood. And I'm here to tell you, as a man of God, that it's always another way. I'm not here to, once again, to go hard on you by selling dope and all that stuff. Because truth be told, y'all, some of us done sold more than probably more people we know. We just ain't never got caught. Or we done something that we just ain't never got caught. And see, the real reason I want to do this video, because I heard a lot of people say dope dealers are just flat out stupid. They're not smart. Well, I got to go against that. Now, I want to show you how powerful you really are. And you might not know it. Do I agree with you selling dope? No. You know how the game goes. So let me come down at your level for a minute. Because when you are a dope dealer, let me say this off top. Dope dealing, the drugs is a 2.5 pretty much $1 trillion industry. I didn't say million. I say $1 trillion industry. See, I learned a lot from dope dealers. Let me keep it real with y'all. I have learned a lot from dope dealers. People put you down quick, but I listen. If I can listen at somebody else that's living a crazy lifestyle, I can listen at a dope dealer, because I live and I learn. But the mindset of a true dope dealer, he knows his product. I'm going somewhere with this video. Just bear with me. He knows his product. He knows it well. He knows the streets. He knows how to organize. He keep up with everything and everybody. Got eyes and ears everywhere. People under you. You got servants. See, a smart dope dealer knows the best form of marketing is by word of mouth. Because if your product is good, y'all can say, man, if your product is good, then you know it's going to sell. It's going to sell good, because everybody going to talk about it. Hey, man, you need to buy from such and such. Word get out quick on the street. I know I'm from the hood. I know how things get out. Don't buy from her no. Don't buy from him or her no more, because they ain't got that real deal. But old boy got that. So a dope dealer is not dumb by a long shot. A dope dealer is an organizer. Do I got your attention just a little bit? Everybody gonna talk about that product just like they did in the movie New Jack City. A real dope dealer got cops, lawyers, and sometimes even judges on his payroll. You give people a sample of your product, then you start selling. See, dope dealers been networking way before internet was even thought about. Dope dealers keep all the information up here in their head. What's your point again, JT? Dope dealers are not dumb by a long shot. They're very smart. Well, JT, they done got caught. They done got busted. I understand that. But just because somebody get busted and locked up don't mean they don't have no brains. See, the smartest person can get locked up. The dumbest person can show you something. Dope dealers, once again, are very smart. They have a lot of knowledge. See, a true dope dealer, once again, is not on the street. They got the servants on the street. But the true dope dealer with the mastermind is the brain behind the operation. I hope I still got some of y'all attention. They figure out how to get the drugs. What's the best way? How to sort it out. What's the best way to cut it up, chop it up? See, let me get you to my message now while I said all that, because I wanted to get your attention first, brother. You know who you are. Because I know dope dealers who are no longer dope dealers but are following Christ now. I know dope dealers that have started up a church and their church has went further than the pastor that been had the church for 20, 30 years. Why? Because that dope dealer knows their knowledge, knows what it takes, knows how to organize. And now that they organize and they following the Most High, they move forward. And all some people like to do is remind them of, oh man, he ain't nothing but an old dope dealer. Every pastor that you look at is an ex-something. Even if some of them don't want to admit it, whether they was a liar or a dope dealer or a pimp or something, they was something, y'all. But let me get you to my turning point in this message, because I wanted to say all of that first, because I want to tell you, do you understand the impact that you could have when you get delivered? Because you know about the world way. You had followers up under you. You had your organization going. But now if you take that same skill level, I could say, and use it for a different cause, how many people could you reach? So you say the church don't have nothing for you. Well, I'm asking you a question, because we have something for you. But you can't come in like you are. Let me clarify that, because that might keep you running away from the building. And I'm not talking about the building, I'm talking about the body now. You should come in one way and leave another. But the impact you can have on others' lives, because our Father takes the most messed up, ruthless people that the world wouldn't even think that God would use. Those are the type of people that God used. And when he converts them over, when he delivers you, when he saves you, when he changes you, when you repent, you do some awesome work in the ministry. He will take your mess and turn it into a message. Are y'all still with me? Let me say it again. He will take your mess and turn it into a message. He will take your misery and turn it into a ministry. You know why most young men, especially black men, can easily get caught up in the dope game? Because the dope dealer reaches out to that young man when that young man's father ain't around, when the church folks ain't around, or the church folks don't want to reach out, or whatever the situation may be. But a lot of times the dope dealer is all that young man sees, because they will see that dope dealer walking to school every morning. They will see that dope dealer when they get out of school. So all it takes is a dope dealer to spark up a conversation. So what you saying, JT, as a dope dealer, you got hands-on, a personal, one-on-one relationship with most kids that's walking to school. But oh, if you wasn't a dope dealer, and you get converted over, them same ones you see walking, that little brother that don't have no father around, the positive things you could do. I'm reminded of the conversation between the pastor and the drug dealer. And the pastor just had to go up to the dope dealer. He asked the dope dealer, brother, I don't mean no disrespect, but he said, I know you selling drugs, but what is it that I'm doing wrong? Why is it you getting most of my young men on the streets and they dying in the streets? What am I doing wrong? Why am I not getting to these youngsters? Dope dealer said, man, that's an easy question. That's an easy question, Pastor, that you should know the answer to. But Pastor said, but what am I doing wrong? Is it me? Is it the church? The dope dealer said, once again, that's an easy answer. Because when little Ray Ray is going to school in the morning, I'm there. You not. His father not. When he come home from school in the afternoon, his father's never there. Mama working late. He see me. I'm there. You not, Pastor. When his grandma, if she's left around, or some grandmas are still here, but when the grandma sends them to go to the store to buy something for the kitchen, who do they see at the corner store? He said, me, Pastor. After a while, that young man get curious, and he see the money, he see the cars coming up, and he want to know, how can he get in the dope game when you're not keeping them in the church? I'm there, and you not. He sees me more than anybody. Sometimes I'm the only man that little child is going to see in that day. Are y'all still with me, y'all? And y'all wonder why I've been talking about going out to the law so much and going out doing outreach instead of being so stuck on the inside of these buildings. But if that dope dealer changes, look at the impact once again that he can even have on the children. See, Jesus carried the kingdom, Brother K. Ray, out of the temple and into the streets, the towns, we could say. He took the message to the folks. We want to keep it bundled up on the inside. See, once again, I'm not here to beat you down, but dope dealers, this is a wake-up message from brother to brother. Because we losing our babies in the streets and we losing our babies in the church. I'm not here to take sides. I'm here to tell the truth. I know it hurt. A dope dealer is very well respected by most young people. You can go from dealing dope to preaching hope, salvation, repentance, the kingdom. You say the church don't have nothing for you. I'm asking you another question. What can you do? Here it is. You can do a lot, but you might not know it. Don't be a smart, dumb person. Because I know too many dope dealers that ain't dumb by a long shot. I know too many men in prison that done got their degrees in prison and done got out of prison, and you would think they went to Harvard University or something. Because the mind, it is a terrible thing to waste. When you put it to use, though. So to the dope dealer, you can go from dealing dope to preaching hope, to reaching out, to teaching about the kingdom. This is my word for you today. I have seen more dope dealers help more people than a church would even think about doing. And I know that's kind of hard to say, but I'm just being real for what I've seen with my eyes. While the church folks be talking and downing the dope dealers, and most of them are having begging contests, trying to figure out how to get the building fund going some more, while we losing our babies. Sometime when your back is up against the wall, you don't care who help you. But the question is, what is everybody doing? I tell y'all this all the time on her. It wasn't the church that reached out to me. It was God using an ex-dope dealer to reach me, get me in line when I was in the worst state of my life. When I asked him, let me get some of that crack so I can go sell it, he told me, can't let you do that. God got something for you. And I'm talking about a brother that was a Muslim who is now, really, he's truly a believer now. And it took God taking his mama away. When I came home from work one day, I found him in my driveway crying because his mother was gone. That was his turning point in his life. Got off the streets, started working, and been working ever since. This was almost 10 years ago. So if God used a dope dealer to reach me when the church folks wouldn't, what make you think a dope dealer can't change? When too many of them have changed. Some of these pastors you're looking at are ex-dope dealers. See, I'm not too quick to put people down because you don't know who the Lord will use to speak through you no matter what they're doing. So I said all this to say once again, you are smart. And when the Most High converts you over, all that knowledge that you have, you use it for a different purpose. Then you gain that godly wisdom. And since you already know how to organize and grow and move forward, think what you can do in the kingdom building. I challenge you to give the Most High a chance. You done tried it your way. Love every last one of you, and my prayers are that you change. See, I don't mind reaching out. Apparently, brother, this must be your first or second time looking at me, because let me tell you something. Again, as I said in the beginning of this video, this page is for everybody, for the thugs. I done videos for the thugs, the gangsters, the homosexuals, the drunks, the lesbians, whoever you are and what color you are and what you fighting with. I guarantee you I done a video for it. And I welcome you to this page. I don't care how messed up your life is. See, this is why I am not a church folk religious type of person. I am a believer because I believe that God can deliver you. He can heal you. He can change you. I'm only the messenger. I'm not the enforcer. And I don't wait, once again, on Sunday morning to tell you, you got to wait till you go to church, and then, brother, they got to put the chairs up there for you to sit in that chair on Sunday. Then you got to give your life. Now, Sunday ain't promised. You can give your life to God in this video. Looking at it right now. If you want that change. I'm not forcing nothing on you. You asking me questions now. This is the way the video came out. And I thank you, brother, for listening. To all the dope dealers. I stated this in the video a long time ago. When I was going through a rough time as a minister of music in a rough neighborhood, the gangsters and the thugs reached out to me and helped me get home in my worst time of need, and put money, gave me gas to put in my car, when the church didn't do nothing for me. Y'all, this is real what I'm saying. So to my dope dealers, after a while I'm going to be calling you what? Ex-dope dealer. I went from selling dope to giving hope. That's what I'm going to be telling you. If you want that change. Because let me give you a news flash. The Most High ain't going to make you do nothing. You got free will. You got to be willing to come. And you got to let the Most High work on you. You can't do it on your own, because if you could do it on your own, you would have been done it by now. But you can't. I can't. You can't. Whatever we was fighting with, none of us could do it on our own. That's the purpose of having our Savior. So with that being said, I love you. May the Most High bless you and keep you in perfect peace. Peace.